Spring football, Ryan, one of my favorite times of the year, but that's okay. Anytime we can talk about football is a good time. Charlie Strong greeting a media throng today. 6 and 7 still burns in his gut. What were your thoughts on Charlie talking about that?
Especially that Texas Bowl loss to Arkansas. You could tell him just getting visibly angry and fired up. And he talked about during winter conditioning when his players weren't working as hard as he'd like to. He brought that up and he brought them together and said, you know, you're basically doing what you did late December at the Texas Bowl. So I think that still burns him, and he said it will burn him until the Notre Dame game, next year's season opener. So yes, very much still on his mind. And what else was on his mind today?
Well, I know what was on our mind was quarterbacks. And we couldn't wait to ask him about quarterbacks. Tyrone Swoops, Gerard Hurd. Interesting enough, Charlie Strong said that he would entertain playing both quarterbacks. Is that a smart move? I've never been a big proponent of the dual quarterback system. I always think that one guy in the locker room should be the alpha dog, and so the team knows. But do you think it's a risk to think about playing both quarterbacks, especially in Notre Dame?
If they're playing two quarterbacks, that's a bad sign, because right now they don't have one. And to think that they can somehow get two game-ready, Big 12 ready in an offseason is a reach, in my estimation. This spring, I thought it was interesting. They're going to take snaps evenly, 50-50, Gerard Hurd and Tyrone Swoops, of course, the incumbent quarterback. I don't know which way it's going to go. And I don't think Charlie knows. I don't think the coaching staff knows. And that's going to be the number 1, 2, and 3 development coming out of this spring.
Oh, yeah, big time for sure. And the one thing that I like that he said is no position, no guy can go in knowing he's going to be a starter for sure. You can lose your job. Jobs are on the line. And what that tells me is Charlie Strong believes that if he doesn't get it done, his job will eventually be on the line. So I like the accountability, and I like the sense of urgency that the coach is showing in the spring.
Well, you scan this roster right now, and there's a lot of work to be done. A lot of work. They graduate some very good players from a 6 and 7 team. But we'll be here all spring. Can't wait to see what unfolds, and we'll be back. He's Ced Golden. I'm Ryan Autullo.